Hello, welcome to Universe Mode, episode 10, week 4. This is Monday Night Raw from somewhere. Yeah.
The following six-man contest.
Diva. Oh, man.
Making her way to the ring. From Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
So, we're starting off tonight with a 6 Diva over the top of Battle Rail to crown a new number 1 contender for the Divas Championship, which AJ Lee will be defending at the Royal Rumble. And, we're pretty much going to see most of the Divas in this division. I think I've got 8 Divas on each roster, so, well, other than NXT, of course, because I can't really set up an NXT Women's Championship. Otherwise, if I did, we'd have a lot of Diva calls. But, I picked up a DLC as well. I managed to pick up the Season Pass, and I've got a load of Divas to show off, and people. Yeah, so I bought the Season Pass, like, the day I recorded this, actually. Whenever this was. And, you know, I just went around and I just sort of picked up all the DLC. So we got the NWO back. And that'll actually be the NWO and not Diesel and Razor Ramon. I picked up the Superstars pack, so, and I don't think actually any of them debut tonight, because they're all on different brands. And I picked up the Legends pack, and I'm only using a few of them. But, you know, we'll see Summer Rain. Oh yeah, they were in the, I forgot.
From Phoenix, Arizona, Brie
I thought it was Scottsdale, Arizona. Oh well. Unless they moved, unless they border jump like immigrants that they are. Thank you, Zeb Coulter. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought I'd check in Brie Bella for the sake of it, you know, because why not? This DLC model of it looks really creepy. The attire is good, but just creepy. As she vaults over. There you go. Anyway, yes, because we've had what, 3 Divas matches. Okay. No, this will be the 3rd Divas match because on week 2 of Raw I forgot to have a Divas match on this one. And here comes Summer Rae.
from Raleigh, North Carolina, Summer Rae.
Actually, I should point out, this is her actual NXT entrance, and it is very, very accurate. This is a very good Summer Rae that they've taken care into doing. And by next Raw, whether the next time we see her, whether it'll be on next Raw, I don't know, she will be, she will have a theme, because this is her actual entrance. I was expecting it to be dancing, to be fair, most of the time. But, she'll have a new theme. You know, a theme in NXT, anyway. I don't understand why she's still in NXT. She's been there over a year, and she's better than most of the Divas on the main roster. Of which there's about 10 who keep on versing each other. Well, you know, you don't have to do much to be better than Eva Marie. You just have to do a move, and you're better than Eva Marie. She can't even do a clothesline for crying out loud. Or anything. I'm not even joking. She's terrible. Eva Marie's terrible. And they put JoJo down in NXT. And not her.
From England, Brittany Knight.
Sorry. I was just going on to the theme. Apparently, of course, lost to AJ Lee last week. He wasn't on the show tonight because we have a Divas match on every show, and you know, I don't want 2 Divas matches because I have other things I need to get done, like a tag team match and the champions, and then the main card thing, and then the you know what I mean. Anyway, I was gonna talk. Oh yes, Paige lost to AJ last week, and she's looking to so much as overcome what happened last week, and not overcome what happened last week, and become the number 1 contender, and a chance at the Divas Championship. Oh, Sarah.
From Toronto, Canada, the Diva Legend.
I just love the Twitter I do at star. I have no clue why that's like that. I will edit it though. Don't worry. Maybe. You know what I'm like with Twitter handles. here's a Trish Stratus call that I downloaded because the attires were great. There's a bit of cleavage. There you go, a bit of core cleavage. So 6 Diva over the top rope. We are gonna have a new number 1 contenders for the Divas Championship. And I actually think that the entrances were longer than the match. I'm not even joking. I genuinely think that the entrances for this match were longer than the actual match. Don't ask what Lita gets up to throughout the entirety of the match. I don't know. She was on crack or something. She was like really weirded out throughout the entire match. She was just taunting. I said she's going, expecting you to see it. So Lita almost went out immediately. Trish Stratus hanging on here. I think is that Paige? Yeah, that's Paige trying to eliminate her. Because Paige's and Brie Bella's things are quite similar. It's a bit difficult to tell, but you know, Brie Bella's the one that looks a bit more crisper. I don't get. He says the pack is starting to thin, but there was 6 Divas when we started off, and there's still 6 Divas. Meanwhile, Lita just about hanging on in this match. As Paige gets checked in the corner by Trish. Hanging on now. Is Trish going to be able... Trish has got Paige up on... Trish has almost got Paige out. Is Paige gone? Yes, Paige has been eliminated. We're already down. Paige has been eliminated. A chance of getting redemption and getting that next chance that she wanted at AJ is all out right now. She's been eliminated. And the 2 Canadians are beginning to attack each other. Meanwhile, Summer Rae on with Bella here. Bella almost going over. Summer Rae being chucked into the corner now. Oh, speaking of being chucked out, Natalia's hanging on. Could Natalia be eliminated? Speaking of that, could Summer Rae... Natalia's been eliminated! Summer Rae! She just about hangs on. Oh, wow. That was intense. So there we go. Natalia's been eliminated. And Lita got Trish there. Trish fights out of it. Good job for Trish. Jesus Christ, I just saw Trish just throw Lita by her hair halfway across the ring, man. Oh, belly to belly. Oh, Summer Rae's up against the ropes now. And I don't get this. It's like the Inferno match animation. It's like, whoa. Whenever it happens, it's like, whoa. Summer Rae could be gone. Summer Rae just about hanging on. Oh, she's just about... She's still staying in there. I think that's, what, the 3rd time now she's almost been eliminated in this contest. And Brie now put up against the corner. Lita put up against the ropes. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's Trish Stratus going to do? Trish Stratus with a hurricane and Lita's just been eliminated. We're down to 3. Trish Stratus, Brie Bella, and Summer Rae. I'm actually going to root for... like I did when I recorded this, I was actually rooting for Summer Rae the entire time because, you know, I thought it'd be a little bit of a laugh. I actually expected Summer Rae to get eliminated first, not to be in the final 3. Brie's just sitting in the corner. Oh! Oh! I thought Trish was gone, man. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Trish is gone. Oh, Trish has been eliminated. It's Brie Bella and Summer Rae for the number 1 contendership for AJ Lee's Divas Championship. Who is going to win it? Come on, Summer. Do it, Summer. Do it, Summer. Oh, yes. No, Brie hangs on. Damn it. Oh, Summer Rae is still hanging on again. A big chop there. Oh. And here we go. The punches by Summer Rae. She's got up against the ropes, gets reversed. Oh, DDT there. Oh, catches her. Behind, strike to the back. Puts up against the corner. Wait! Summer Rae! Summer Rae wins! Yes! Summer Rae just knocked over Brie Bella and is the number 1 contender for the Divas Championship. And then after she won it, they played a generic, I think, Royal Rumble winning animation. which was kind of annoying. So, not just now. Because the animation didn't suit I posed and I got that face. I'm brilliant with freeze frames. Anyway, coming up next, the NWO. And their return in their actual NWO gear are going to take on a newly debuting team in the universe. Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns. That match is next. So here they come in their NWO gear.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a total combined weight of 608 pounds, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, the Outsiders.
Damn it! Says the Outsiders because it's just them two. Really would have liked it if it said the NWO. But that's okay. I get everything you want in life. I was expecting when the NWO pack, when I had the NWO Wolfpack thing, the NWO DLC, I was expecting there to be an entrance which would actually suit them. There's not. The only NWO entrance that suits them is when there's a trio entrance. But to have the trio entrance, you're going to need Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and Hulk Hogan, and Hulk Hogan's not in this universe. So, you know, that's not going to work. Anyway, here comes a really loud theme with Motor City Machine Guns. Not as loud as Jericho, though. Okay, maybe. Okay. Actually. Oh, they come out to the same entrance. That's a problem. They came out to the same entrance. Both of these two. So I probably changed the Motor City Machine Guns. Yeah, the Motor City Machine Guns, because I haven't watched TNA in ages. Because it's just going downhill. All I know is Sabin is singles competition. Did Shelley get fired or something? Is he in Ring of Honor or something? If he's in Ring of Honor, then I might watch, because Ring of Honor is actually 5 times better than TNA. Anyway, we're actually gonna have a look. How long is this match? Okay. It is a little bit long. Yeah, it's about 12 minutes. And how long was the first match? Okay. That's only about 10 minutes long, to be fair. Not too bad. Anyway, I like the Sabin's just like grab. Nah, no, okay. So here we go. If I remember rightly, I remember that I was trying to find a way in the options to change hot tags, because that's the real problem in this game. Is that hot tags just don't work. Maybe they'll do it on the hot tag. Maybe they'll hit the person in the ring, but usually they never can. Well, I don't think I've actually seen an AI hot tag ever connect successfully, because this game just doesn't know what to do with it. And by the way, if you're still asking, yes, this is after the Legends and Creations DLC pack which came out, so you know they could have patched it in there, but they didn't. It's also if it's the difficulty I got it on, because I've got it on Legendary, because I really play these matches, as is accustomed, you know, if you watch this universe, you've noticed I've only played matches with Tyler Breeze in. I think I genuinely have. I played the Taz match and 2 Tyler Breeze matches. I've played 3 out of a possible, I don't know, 50 matches. Yeah, it's actually right. Yeah, because it's episode 10. Yeah. Yeah? Right, I feel like a bit of an idiot. Yeah. But because we have 3 tag team matches a week, as is the thing on this universe, because you know, unlike in 13, the tag team division isn't terrible. You know, and unlike 13 as well, they put on good matches, so I don't have to worry about putting a tag match on a quick experience, because it's gonna take forever. Like, there used to be times in 13 where I would put matches on quick match experience because I knew they were gonna take a while. like for example, if I was ever gonna do an I Quit match, I think I actually put the TLC matches that we had on quick, and they were still like 10-15 minute matches because it's just the AI and that was so broken because it never really got finished, in my opinion. But with this, you know, I can actually play it on normal. But the problem is with tag team matches like this, with me freely playing them and feeling okay with them, is the hot tags don't work. And it's supposed to be like the momentum changer in the match, like, oh, someone's been beaten every tags in his partner, here are your real big turning point, but nothing ever comes of it, and it just really annoys me. And that's a nice move. So I should start commentating about this match now, because I really haven't. Oh, line salt! Oh! Kevin Nash no sells and doesn't care. He's just standing there. Another problem that I have with this game: creative finishes are very, very weak. I think a prime example of that is Storm's finisher, you know, when he ducks under and does the super kick. And this will actually be an example now, because if I remember rightly, both of Sabin's finishes are actually created finishers, and I think he does them both in this match. And you'll see just how weak they are, because the problem, I don't know what it is, and I've got like finisher thing up because when I was testing before I started recording Universe, you know, I wanted to test out a few things, so I put like I wanted to test out movesets as well and see how they were. So I did something like Brock Lesnar against his signature, by the way. And he's gonna go for the pin. Nash breaks it up. Anyway, I was doing stuff like Brock Lesnar versus Justin Gabriel, just because I wanted to see what Brock's moveset was like without you know, a lot of interruptions. And I had the finisher stat on the medium without it touched, and I had to do like 3 F5s before I would ever have Gabriel lose. And I was just like, this is just stupid. So, you know, I've had to turn it up. So usually when someone hits a finisher, oh, by the way, here's I think that's called the Hail Sabin. It's just a cradle suplex. So here we go. Here's an example. Easy kick out of 2. He's just been beaten up quite a bit throughout this match, and he just kicks out of 2 legs, no problem. And that's like a real big problem. And anyway, yeah. So creative finishes are a real big problem in this game. Normal finishes are also a real big problem. I would suggest, if you're gonna like record if you're ever gonna do a universe just like for your own pleasure, or to actually record and upload it, then if they're gonna have a lot of finishers, put up your finisher stat to nearly full, and then you'll actually have, you know, when finishers hit, they'll either kick out at a late 2 count or they won't kick out. And then an example of that, by the way, I don't understand how that works. And an example of that is Christian versus Shawn Michaels. I'll use as a perfect example on NXT back on the first week when they versed. I mean, you had a Sweet Chin Music that was just about kicked out of. You had a Kill Switch that was just about kicked out of. You had a Sweet Chin Music once again that was just about kicked out of. And then you had a Kill Switch which was finally got the win. And by the way, that is a ridiculous finisher. And he also kicks out of 2. Creative finishers just aren't as good as what they were last year. Last year they weren't even overpowered. Last year they were fine. They were good. They were about as effective as normal finishers. But this year they're just shit. And it's hard to wait. Since the the Legends and Creations Pack DLC has come out, I don't think they're ever going to patch the game again. I genuinely don't think the game is ever going to be patched, unless they patch, you know, maybe for online things. But if they... 2K, if you're watching this, which is very unlikely, because, you know, only like 20 people watch this, which is still a good amount, but anyway. If you're watching this, make hot tags work, and bump up created finishers. Because seriously, I've had enough of your shit. You are much better than 13, but there are also major problems with your game. But you're still better than 13, so you know, I have no problems with that. Plus your servers work. So yay for that. Anyway, I should start commenting about this match. Motor City Machine Guns have pretty much been dominating the NWO throughout the entirety of this. Shelley in off the tag. And, oh, that's really a snapback down on the neck there. And he's going to go for the cover off of it. 1, 2. Oh, I think Nash got out of that before Hall broke it up. Oh, Nash is going to set up the jackknife. Nash is setting it up. He's got him. Nash with the jackknife. Could that be it? Something tells me though Sabin hasn't been done enough damage, so I think Sabin's just about got up to his feet into the cover. He gets. I honestly don't think that Shelley would have kicked out there if it wasn't for Sabin. Now the NWO have seized control once again over this match off of that jackknife. In comes Scott Hall. What's he gonna do now? Big power slam, straight off the tag. Oh, here we go. Here's time for an example. Strikes Hall. Mrs. Nash. See? This doesn't work. It just doesn't work at all this year. As Sabin hits a big kick to the face, and I think he actually does a hot tag here as well. Or he actually just goes for a pin. I don't think he wins. I don't think he'll... No, because Nash is there to break it up. Alex Shelley's having some difficulty getting out of the ring. Meanwhile, it seems as if the NWO were trying to get some offense in. Here we go, hot tag. Here he is. Time for another example. Misses entirely. Just, what's the point? What's the point? By the way, I have no clue how this match ends. Oh yeah, that's how I do. I think. Anyway, Sabin's got him in a camel clutch. Scott Hall's having difficulty breaking it up, and Nash taps out. And there you go. The Motor City Machine Guns literally just pulled out a win. Ow. My ears. So, the Motor City Machine Guns just came along and just really did just win that match. I honestly think that they did really, sorry, I was wondering what to say then. They did just really perform well, but coming up next, Daniel Bryan, I forgot to read out the match card as well, I'll read out the next match. Anyway, Daniel Bryan needs a challenge for his match next week against Matt Hardy, and he's going to take on Ken Shamrock. So after this entrance of Daniel Bryan here, I'll read out the match card for the final two matches. See, I sometimes forget to do it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Evergreen, Washington, weighing 192 pounds, the United States champion, Daniel Bryan.
Sorry. Yes, so Daniel Bryan needs a bit of a challenge before he takes on Matt Hardy next week for the United States Championship. He decided to take on someone who was actually a big game for the United States Championship not that long ago, Ken Shamrock. And, well, we'll see how Bryan does leading up to this. But anyway, I need to read out the match card for the final two matches. After this, we're going to have a new number one contender crowned for the WWE Championship, but there'll only be one of the two, because the other one is going to be a surprise at Royal Rumble. And we're going to see who's going to be joining them in the triple threat between Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley, Goldberg, and Eddie Guerrero. And then for the main event, Kane takes on the newly debuting Scott Steiner. Not in NWO theme or anything. It's got nothing to do with NWO this year, I'd like to point out. He is properly... what was I going to say? He is properly his own character this year.
Approaching the ring from Sacramento, California, Ken Rocker.
So Ken Shamrock, it's just I think he's just looking to prove a point at this with this call out from Daniel Bryan, and that he, you know, even though he was selectively chosen by Daniel Bryan had the chance to choose whoever he wanted to for this match, and he chose Ken Shamrock. If Ken Shamrock could pick up a win here, that would really cement his place in the WWE, in the United States division, maybe a bit more than Jeff or Matt, because you know, Jeff or Matt still have not picked up a win against Daniel Bryan, and if Shamrock did tonight, then that would prove a major upset for Daniel Bryan heading into that, and also his confidence would be at a real low, and Shamrock may even feel like he deserves a championship shot and not Hardy. So we'll see about that. I'll be with you in a second. Okay, sorry. Right. Let's get on with this match. If I remember rightly, this match really... I think this is the shortest match of the night. Well, if you exclude the Divas Battle Royal, but most of that was the entrance. So actually, yeah, the Divas Battle Royal was the shortest match of the night. But this is the second shortest match of the night. Because, you know, the entrance is... It's actually, I think, marginally longer than the Divas Battle Royal, which is kind of weird. But here we go. And it seems as if already the fight has gone to the outside between these two. I find that kind of weird then with Shamrock doing the whole zip around. So that was a bit odd. Anyway, Shamrock got him in a front face lock. Yep, snap suplex. I've started to learn the animations of this game, so expect me to know what the move is before the move is even executed. In most occasions. Oh, kick there. Good idea though by Shamrock to attack the legs, you know. Sets up his ankle lock. And also Bryan's quite a speedy guy, so you know, take away his legs, you're taking away his speed. And that running knee as well, as he may not even have enough power to actually look at it. I think he's going to have to get a lot of leverage to do it. So I think Shamrock's game plan should be heading into this is to attack the legs. Not just for the ankle lock, but to take away the fight and the power of Mr. Daniel Bryan. Got to think heading into this though, even though Bryan's contesting tonight, Matt isn't, but I will spoil one entry for the Rumble. This is the only entry for the Rumble I'm going to spoil. Matt is going to be in the Rumble. So, you know, while Jeff does have Shamrock, and he could possibly take a major beating from this, which he looks like he currently is, to be fair. Matt's in the Royal Rumble and has a chance, you know, of heading to WrestleMania, as weird as it sounds, and becoming a future WWE champion, because you know he's on the Raw brand, so he'll go up against whoever the WWE champion may be at that time. Will it be Kane? Will it be Goldberg? Will it be Eddie Guerrero? Black? You know, anyone like that. So, well, I think Bryan just executed his comeback. I think after this point, it was at this time where I realised, when I was trying to do the, by the way, if that was a loud bang there, sorry about that, I was putting my food back down. I think it was at this point when I realised, the game, after I did the update, and downloaded the Legend Creation Pack, glitched out for me, because usually, usually I have this game on Legendary, as I said earlier, but at the first two matches, this game was on easy. Not easy, sorry, normal difficulty. And, you know, I found it a bit weird why it did that, but then I had to bump it up to Legendary, hence why there's a lot more reversals in this match. Good example there of a reversal Shamrock. Like that. There you go. I don't know, I've seen it in the past 2 WWE games. I'm not sure if it was in 12, because I didn't actually play 12 a whole lot. But, oh, I think he just reversed an attempted move there. Bryan could be setting up. Oh, by the way, audio clip problems. He's meant to be saying no, but just go, and by the way, then he does the, yeah. Come on. It's Bryan. There he is! Bryan hits the running knee, and I think he's got it in the bag. Cover on Shamrock. It took a lot of fight, but Bryan beat Ken Shamrock. And, you know, heads into his match next week with a bit more confidence. After picking up that win over Ken Shamrock.
Here is your winner, Daniel Bryan. Absolutely amazing.
Daniel Bryan did seriously just perform really well in that match. To, picking up a win against Shamrock like he did. You know, he did take a major beating off of Shamrock though, and Shamrock almost hit I think Shamrock almost hit his finisher, whatever it is. But there we go. That match is over. Coming up next, we're going to crown a new number one contender for the WWE Championship. It's going to be a Fatal 4-Way Elimination match. Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley, Goldberg, and Eddie Guerrero will all be contesting it out. Who is going to become the number one contender in that? Who's going to become the number one contender in that triple threat match? We'll find out next. By what I meant then during the Raw thing, I meant number one contender for the triple threat match of Royal Rumble, not this match. Bum bum.
The following fatal four-way contest is an elimination match.
Yes, it is.
Making his way to the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing 287 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
As per usual, Brock being Brock. Well, no, it's not Brock being Brock, it's Brock being Brock. Brock Lesnar, you know, feels as if he finally has a chance now. After all this failed opportunities, he finally has a chance to become the number one contender. And he feels as if he doesn't do it, he'll be deeply disappointed in himself, and he doesn't even know what he's going to do after that.
And approaching the ring from El Paso, Texas, weighing 228 pounds,
Eddie Guerrero debuted last week, and in a bit of an impressive showing against Kane, but still lost to that really weird chokehold of Kane's. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but it was a really odd chokehold. I think it might be one of Kane's signature, but I've never seen him do it ever until that point. But you know, there's always a second chance of redemption, and Eddie Guerrero is getting his second chance at getting a chance at that WWE Championship. He's going to take on 4 really game competitors in order to achieve what he wants, and it's not going to be extremely easy for him, to be fair. By the way, I'd like to say the shake in this game isn't that bad. Unlike in Here Comes the Pain, where he literally just looks like he's having a spasm on the ramp when he does the shake. I don't know how to explain it. It looks like when people mosh, if you know what moshing is, it's like a metal thing, and they just flail wildly out of control like there's some sort of diseased animal. He's sort of like that in Here Comes the Pain. The more you know, and my descriptions are absolutely amazing, I know. Hold your applause.
and from Denver, Colorado, Bob E. Ashley.
Is it me? Or is Bobby Lashley like a hybrid between Brock Lesnar and Goldberg? I mean, because it's not so much as his wrestling capabilities, because his wrestling capabilities, he's just like, well, I suppose he's more like Brock, to be fair, than Goldberg. But it's like in his entrance, he starts off with the pyro hitting him, and then he jumps up on the top rope and does that. It's really weird. He's got like a mixture of both their entrances. And I'm like, I'm sure. I mean, Brockberg, we'll call him. Brockberg. Sounds about right. And here comes Goldberg. I'd say I have more tyres for Goldberg, but they just really don't look good. So expect them to just come out in black and white for now. I had like a red and a blue, but they looked really bad.
And their opponent, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 295 pounds, Goldberg!
They looked really terrible. Like, anyone else, it may look like it suits them, but honestly, it just didn't suit Goldberg. Like, not even red suited Goldberg. That's how bad it felt. Red just looked really out of place when it came to Goldberg. But white and black just seems to suit him. It just does. I don't really have an answer for it. It just does. It just suits him well. I'm gonna move my food across. Now there's an empty plate. Can I have more mouse space? Anyway, how long is this match? It's not that long. So yeah, elimination rules. We'll begin to see who the toughest is. Yes, Del Rio, you're not in the match because that's why. Yeah. Sorry about. So yeah, like I was saying, it's gonna thin the herd down. We're gonna get to see who the toughest of the tough really are. And I will admit, to heading into this match, I was rooting for Eddie. I was seriously just wanted Eddie to win this match, just because, you know, you got 3 lumps of lard, huge lumps of lard in the ring, and then you've got Eddie Guerrero, who just looks like he's just a stick man compared to the rest. He just looks so out of place. But so it's gonna be Brock and Goldberg. Oh god, it gives me ideas of WrestleMania 20. Let's not think about that. Please. Yeah, let's not think about 20 at all. That actually sounds like a good idea. To be fair. So yeah, if you've never seen their match at WrestleMania 20, don't. Just don't, because it is one of the worst matches I've ever seen, and it's actually, I find it quite funny because heading into it, it starts off, sorry, I'm just thinking about it. It starts off with them two and Stone Cold as a special guest referee, because Stone Cold got this whole match going about because Goldberg cost Brock the WWE Championship, and it was Stone Cold who gave Goldberg the ticket so he could screw him over, so Eddie would win the WWE Championship. And they versus at WrestleMania in a terrible match. Both of the guys were leaving the roster because they both knew. Brock, I think, was looking to proceed something in American football, which Goldberg had already done, and Goldberg was just leaving the company because he's a boring tart. Well, no, I think it was like he wasn't happy with his conditions in WWE, and I don't blame him because they made him look like shit in the WWE. A really bad reign which lasted like a month. You know, they really just didn't give him a chance at all throughout the entire Rumble. And, well, not the entire Rumble, the entire thing. His entire, like, 1 year period that he had in the Rumble. Why do I keep on saying the Rumble? The 1 year period that he had in the WWE. Well, the 1 and a bit year period. Because he debuted, like, the night after WrestleMania. Yeah, in fact, it wasn't even a year, I don't think about it. Because he debuted, I think it was, like, the night after WrestleMania. When Rock was celebrating. Goldberg came out, speared him, beat Rock, and then just went on to just beat up some other people and not look impressive doing it. What in the hell is... Okay, that's a powerful move. Oh god, he's dead. Oh, that seriously got hurt. Oh, by the way, Eddie Guerrero hits a running senton. But yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was talking about how Goldberg sucked and all that. I think Goldberg was just leaving because he was disappointed with his working conditions. And, you know, he was being treated like crap in the WWE. And honestly, I vouch for him on that. Bobby Lashley setting up the Dominator on Goldberg. And he connects with it. Is Goldberg gone from the match? Eddie gonna go for the Brainbuster? Oh, the Three Amigo? No, Brainbuster, because, yeah, he's gonna go for the Brainbuster. Connects with the Brainbuster. Brock Lesnar's bleeding. Oh, he gave him too much time to recover there. Bobby Lashley gave Goldberg too much time to recover, and the same goes for Eddie to Brock. He gave him too much time to recover, allowing them both to kick out. And just, uh-oh, is Brock setting up the 3 power bombs? Yeah, I think Eddie's gone, honestly. This is a big move. It's going to take a lot of fight out of you. Yeah, he's probably gone. Sorry, Eddie, but I think you're eliminated. Oh, wow. Did anyone else see that move there by Goldberg, sorry, as Eddie gets eliminated, cover on... No, Lashley gets the shoulder up. Big punch, a kick to the gut, and... Oh, Kimura! The Kimura's locked in, not the Kimura. The Kimura has been locked in on Bobby Lashley. Is Bobby Lashley going to tap out to it? He's fighting out. Goldberg's just standing there, taking time to recover. He did not tap out. Oh, this is a big problem. Reese breaks up. Uh-oh! Goldberg setting it up on Lashley. Oh, this is shades of last week for Lashley. The cover. There you go. Shades of last week, in that he got pinned by the jackknife last week and got pinned by it again this week. By the way, I think, yeah, Brock's bleeding, I just remembered. So, you know, what's Goldberg going to do? Is he going to go for the pin? He's got to be careful, because as far as I'm aware, Lesnar's got an F5. Just sitting there waiting. Look at these punches. Oh, what a big kick there. He's going to go for the pin off of that. And Brock kicks out. And a headlock. Sleeper hold. I think this could be it. Brock's been bleeding. Brock's in serious pain on his head. Goldberg's got it locked in. Goldberg wins. Goldberg makes Brock Lesnar tap out. Goldberg is the #1 contender for the WWE Championship. And there we go. The question is, though, who's going to be with them? Who's going to be with him and Kane this upcoming Sunday at the Royal Rumble? I honestly don't know. By the way, I think he's supposed to be saying something. There you go. Actually, the Lego, like any Lego game, that's how they would do the voice. So, Goldberg and Kane are going to the Rumble, but who's going to be with them? Who is going to be this mysterious third man? Well, we're going to have to wait until the Rumble for that one, because we honestly have no clue who it's going to be. But coming up next, WWE Champion Kane takes on as his last match before the Royal Rumble. Whether or not he'll be the last time he comes on Raw with the championship, we'll find out. But he's taking on Scott Steiner.
Making his way to the ring, weighing 323 pounds, the WWE Champion, Kane.
So Kane heads into this with, if I remember, I think it's a 2-for-1 because he got attacked by Darren Young, which caused him to lose to Brock Lesnar. Really wish I redid that match now. He beat Goldberg, and then last week he beat Eddie, but no one's seen Scott Steiner in action yet, so we don't know what he's going to be like and how much of a problem he could cause here on his debut in the WWE. Well, on the Raw brand anyway. Here he comes.
Approaching the ring from Detroit, Michigan, weighing 276 pounds,
Scott Steiner. I was tempted to have Scott Steiner. If you've ever seen Scott Steiner, huh? I was tempted to have that as a scene where he just comes out going, huh? It's brilliant. According to Scott Steiner, he is the best World Heavyweight Championships. And you know, everybody wants to know where he's been. You don't know him You don't know him. Okay? By the way, let's see. As Scott Steiner makes his debut here, I've got one last thing I want to say. How long do you see it being before belly to belly is going to be executed? I'm going to give it 20 seconds. 20 seconds from the bell rings, we're going to hammer belly to belly. I'm not too sure, actually. Yeah, that's what I'm going to guess. 20 seconds in, we're going to have a belly to belly suplex. Okay. Here we go. Right, so at 45:50, or 45:50 or any time before. Oh my god! It took him 7 seconds to execute a belly to belly. Oh, we just had a I'll try my best not to punch you in the face thing. But wow, 7 seconds. That's all it took for a belly to belly suplex. Woo! We're gonna have some serious fun with Scott Steiner in this universe. If he ever starts to do like a load of belly to bellies in one match, I may have a belly to belly counter in the bottom left, just like ding, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I may just count them in my head and note them because I'm lazy. I probably might even just forget that, like I did with the universe thing when we were supposed to talk about spoilers. I forgot to put the spoilers thing on the top because I'm lazy, really lazy, so lazy. Sorry, but Scott Steiner so far has just been decimating Kane. Just take a look at this. He is just decimating the WWE champion. Just look at this. Uh-oh, Kane sat up, but I don't think it's going to amount to anything. He's just been beaten up. Steiner, I don't know who he's going to go for there, but he gets kicked off by Kane. Ding! 2 belly to bellies. So we have 2 belly to bellies in the match, been going on for about 2 minutes. Not even 2 minutes. Oh, okay. Oh, throat slam down on the ropes there. Steiner almost taunting Kane there, making him get up. He's picked him up now. Steinerplex already. Oh my god! Yeah, that's a Steinerplex. Nah, no way. Steiner's already. Oh my word. Are you done, Michael Cole? Jesus Christ, you sound like a retard. Are you kidding me?
Here is your winner,
Scott Steiner just in 2 minutes. Scott Steiner just decimated Kane. I forgot this was the shortest match of the night. This was just a decimation. Scott Steiner just came in and just destroyed the WWE champion. Well, that's why they call him the genetic freak. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoyed, to like and subscribe. Go check out our other stuff. And I guess I'll see you on NXT. Who knows what'll happen there with Europe's Finest and all the stuff that they've been getting up to over these past couple of weeks. But there we go. That'll do it for Universe. Scott Steiner just destroyed Kane. Who's going to be the mysterious third man of the Rumble? You'll have to wait and see. Until then, guys, until NXT, Tara.